Here's an apple dessert that is so cute and beautiful, but it's equally delicious and really easy to make. You're gonna impress everyone with these apple roses, and I cannot wait to bite into one, so let's get started. Start by greasing your 12-count muffin tin. I like to brush the insides with a little bit of unsalted melted butter. Next, we're gonna stir together some granulated sugar and cinnamon, and then just set that aside. Now you'll need 2 medium or 3 small apples. Just about any crisp, tart red apple will work here. Some good options are Gala apples, Fuji, Honeycrisp, or Jazz. Use an apple corer or a small paring knife to remove the cores and the stems. Now thinly slice your apples. Make sure to cut very thin slices about 1/16 of an inch thick and slice parallel with the base. Set your apples into a microwave-safe dish, then add enough water just to cover your apples. To keep the apples from discoloring, squeeze in the juice of 1 fresh lemon. Give that a quick stir, then microwave on high for 3 to 4 minutes. They should be just softened and flexible but not mushy, so be careful not to overcook them. After you've gotten the right texture, transfer them to a colander and drain well. Then I like to put them out onto a clean dish towel and pat them dry. You can see how flexible these are. You want them to bend without snapping when you roll them into the dough. Make sure to pat those dry between the layers of apples, then set them aside to air out while we roll out the dough. I gotta add a little drama. Now we prepare the dough. Lightly dust your work surface with flour, then unwrap your thawed puff pastry. I didn't want to ruin my set today, so I didn't do a very good spin, but it was decent. Working with one sheet at a time, roll out the dough on a lightly floured surface until it's about 1/8 inch thickness. It should be about 14 inches long by 10 inches wide. Use a pizza cutter or a knife to divide the dough into 6 even strips. Now working with one strip of dough at a time, brush the center of the dough with your melted unsalted butter. Next, sprinkle on your cinnamon sugar, which we made earlier. Don't worry about using exact amounts, you can just eyeball it. Now arrange 6 to 7 apple slices over the top of the dough. They should be slightly overlapping. Spread on your apricot preserves down the middle, or use your preserves of choice. Then fold the dough up over the apples. Starting with one end, roll up the dough until you have a beautiful apple rose. Once that is formed, put it into your buttered muffin tin and repeat with the rest of your apple roses. This process is so easy. It kind of reminds me of making cinnamon rolls, but it's even easier because you're using a store-bought puff pastry dough. You can even get creative here by changing up the fruit, such as pears or nectarines or even plums. Once all of your apple roses are formed and in your muffin tin, you're going to brush on the remaining melted butter. This helps to form those crisp, flaky edges. And last but not least, sprinkle on your remaining cinnamon sugar mixture. Now bake in the center of a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes or until the pastry is golden brown. I love how that apricot apple filling bubbles at the edges. Once they're out of the oven, let them rest in the pan for 10 minutes before transferring to a rack. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. These look so cute. They're adorable, okay?
An aroma.
The aroma. It smells like a baked apple pie in my house, a baked apple pastry, because the puff pastry, when it bakes, it just like this buttery goodness. Once they've been in there for about 10 minutes, you want to give them a little minute to rest in the pan. Then just use like a little knife or something to get under there, and they should pop out easily. Because remember, we buttered the pan, and the puff pastry naturally has a lot of butter in it. They look like they took a long time to make. They're so fancy. Look at that. I mean. I'm gonna dig in while they're still warm. Which one will it be? Honestly, they all look perfect. Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Okay, so just give it a little dusting. And this is such a fun little duster. You put the powdered sugar in, and then you just like close it up, and it's a duster, a little wand. It's cute. In case you need another random kitchen tool, I will link to that in the notes. Mama has a date with an apple rose. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is so good. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you. The apples with the butter and the cinnamon sugar, and it's saucy because we added the jam in there. It tastes like the best apple pie filling. And then you also have the flaky crust all around. It has a little crunch when you bite into it. Look at those layers. Look at that saucy goodness. Oh my, yum. This is making my day. They also keep really well for the next day. I know because I've eaten them the next day. If they last that long, that is. I have to take another bite. I've been waiting. Okay.
I'm next in line.
Oh. Let me know where you guys spotted Sharky in the video. I'll link to our cookbook if you guys want more apple inspiration. And let me know if you guys have any recipe requests. I would love to hear from you. Okay, I'm gonna go eat a few more. And we'll see you on the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Bye, guys. Running away from husband.
Good luck.